Yes.
Nice. Welcome back, Juicy Jess Right Her.
And DJ Nitch.
And
featuring Weddy B.
Weddy B.
Weddy B.
I feel like that's different than the last. You changed your name?
Oh, before it was Weddy Bryan, but now the fans know me. So
And
it's Weddy
guys,
spell
B.
it?
Yeah.
What?
Can you spell it? WETTY?
Space BEE.
Oh my God.
_ BEE.
Yeah.
And now my mic is working, so I don't know if you guys can hear me in the beginning part of it, but I'm here and I'm live and I'm well.
We're doing well.
She's doing well,
Yes.
folks.
We had
Yes.
Case of the Mondays on a Thursday. That's
We
what
did.
happened.
She was
Mhm.
doing well until you just had an existential crisis about graduating, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, we just brought up the G word.
Oh.
Graduating.
Not the spot. Don't confuse it with the spot.
All right, so we have 75 nights until graduation on tomorrow.
Wow.
Really? It's 75 nights?
75 nights away.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I know.
I'm not ready. I don't even know what to do with my career after this and where to go. And
Oh, I feel like graduation is fun. Like the whole set, like that's fun.
it's afterwards
But
that
like
you're scared about
we
it.
shouldn't be scared until like we literally have to move out
Yeah.
or leave.
It's been, honestly, these 4 years have gone by so fast.
I know.
It's
It's so
insane.
cliche, but it's so true.
No, because
Yeah.
like high school, I feel like kind of took a while because
Mhm.
of the amount we're in school. When you think about college, it's so insane
I know.
that we go to class for 2 hours a day.
I know.
We live here full time,
Mhm.
and I'm leaving going, I guess I know accounting. Like I can count a little
I
better.
think I could do a balance
Yeah.
sheet, maybe.
I don't
I don't even know. I think I could direct a movie. I think I'm ready. Like,
Yeah?
that's literally how I feel. Like,
I know. I
Oh,
mean, do you
God.
guys have any plans for what you're gonna do after you leave?
apply to as many places as I can, as many
For jobs
networks.
or
Yeah,
for-
for jobs.
For jobs.
A lot of people do internships after graduating, but I feel like I've done enough and I'm just
Yeah.
tired of interning. I need money. I need to pay
Mhm.
back this tuition that I've given to Iona.
Yeah,
You
you're not
know?
wrong. Do you have any plans?
I have a job lined up with Indeed.com.
Ooh,
Yeah, doing a little
big
sales
man on
over there.
campus. Yeah, what are you doing?
Sales. So it's like business to business sales. So I
B2B.
call them up, B2B. Let's
Uh-huh,
talk.
gotta love it.
And I go, hey, listen, see, you got a lot of jobs open. And they're like, sure do. I'm like, you want to fill those? And they're like, sure do. And I'm like, well, give me some money. And they're like, I'll think about it. And then most of the time they don't give me money, but sometimes they do. And that's when I'm happy.
And then you just create the magic for them.
So much magic. It's
Is that
like,
a part of your job title?
I'm an account manager.
Account magic manager.
That's the one.
Thank you.
You actually pronounced
I-
it correctly. I'm having trouble with words today.
I got
Yeah.
you. I got
What about
you.
you, Jess?
Yeah.
I'm staying in New Rochelle. I'm getting my MBA.
Ooh.
And I'm on the volleyball team, for those that don't know.
Mhm.
And I medically redshirted last year. So I have another year of eligibility.
That's awesome.
So I get to play and get my MBA at the same time.
That's
That's
awesome.
So I'm really excited.
That's really cool,
Mhm.
actually. Get
Yeah.
that fifth year.
Yeah. My MBA in marketing with the certification in international business.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's like
International
official.
magic business.
Magic.
Magic
It's
business.
yeah, you get the good deals.
Yeah.
Why'd you go into international business though?
I don't really know because I know I want to travel and I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
like the idea of like being somewhere else and like doing what I learned in college is really cool. So it's just a certification, so it's not like my major, but I don't really
Yeah.
know. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do.
Would
Same.
you guys be willing to like move away from home?
No, I feel like for my major, being a mass communication major with concentration in broadcast, we're at like the center of all that in New York City. So I
Yeah.
don't feel the need to move.
To move.
Mm-hmm.
If I would move, it would be to California.
Yeah.
To if I were to do like movies and stuff. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get a job.
Yeah. There's a difference between like moving across like the states and like moving like international.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
want.
I could not do the international thing.
Yeah, but you're international business. You don't want to go to like China or like what?
Wow, you sound like you got it all
God,
figured
she just
out.
took her whole minor back right now.
It's a certification.
Oh,
It's
certification.
not that bad. But I'm from Florida, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty far away already. But I would say it's like the best decision I ever made to go away from home.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I wouldn't have been able to like meet as many people or like go through as much, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no idea like what New York was. Like literally. Like I had no idea. I grew up in Florida like my whole
Mhm.
life.
Were you ever up here before that?
No, I had never been to New
Wow.
York ever.
Really?
Like I would travel to Ohio like to see my family.
Mhm.
And I would travel for volleyball and stuff, but that was never like we never went to New York. Like I've never been to New Jersey.
When you came up, did it feel like in Game of Thrones they're always talking about the North and they're like the North, it's so cold up there. Okay, I gotta stay away from it. And then you came up here and you're like, wow, okay, jackets need to be purchased.
Yeah,
That's what-
honestly. like the jackets were a big thing, yeah, but I was also amazed at like how much people wore black. Like everyone wears black.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like at home we just
goes with
wear bright
everything.
colors. So like when I was buying jackets and stuff, like all my jackets were like purple and like blue or like pink. And then I'm like, Mom, everyone wears black. Like this is so weird. Like
Yeah.
no one ever wears black at home
Yeah.
because it's so hot
That makes sense. Yeah.
and you'll literally sweat.
So what made you want to come to Iona College?
Um
Like why New York?
Yeah, so my sisters, I have 2 siblings who went to Quinnipiac in Connecticut,
Mhm.
and we would go visit, and I just thought it was because it was so different. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, there's seasons up here. Like, I liked like the demographic. I liked how like the people are different up here, and I wanted to like, like meet new people, go through different experiences. So when I was recruited here, I was like, oh, I don't know anything about New York. Like, let's see. And I came on a visit and I was like, oh my gosh, this is everything I like ever wanted. Something small, something far away from home. I love home. Like I'm such a homebody,
Yeah.
but like I had to leave to like see what's out there, as cliche as that sounds. But
Yeah.
I really liked it once I stepped on campus. And so I was just like, I looked at my mom and dad and I'm like, I think I should do it. And so I did.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The seasons thing is something that's like very appealing to me as well. I'm
Yeah.
a seasons guy. I need all 4
Mhm.
because I don't know, like you feel all different types of ways during the seasons, and I think
Yeah.
it's something that you totally miss out on in a single season area.
Mhm.
Just like being able to go skiing or like for 3 months, or then
Yeah.
be able to go tanning for some of them who have actual pigment. Go burning for some of us.
Go burning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something. And then like in the fall with the leaves.
It's so
I'm
pretty.
such a
See, I feel like because I lived here all
Romantic.
my life, I'm perfectly fine with going to like a 1-season place and
Really?
and it being summer and
Mhm.
always going to go like always being able to go to the beach and
Yeah.
go to amusement parks all year round. See,
Yeah.
like they close amusement parks up here.
Mm-hmm.
You only get it in the summer months or the
Right.
spring. So it's like I want to be able to go to a go down a roller coaster in December. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
I did do. They opened Six Flags for
Mhm.
Holiday in the Park.
How was that?
I loved it.
They still keep it open.
Oh my god, it was all open, and it was the craziest experience because it was just freezing, like it was cold,
Yeah.
but then like it was like cold out regularly, and then you're
Mhm.
on, and then it's like cold,
Yeah.
and then you stop, and you're like, now it's kind of warm because you were just so
Oh,
cold
wow.
when you were
Gotcha.
going.
Yeah.
Did you
Never
get
thought
like
about that way.
windburn on your face?
Yeah.
I lost my hat. I lost my like winter hat. It was like
Aw.
peace out.
Oh.
Um, and it was really cool though, and no lines, which was sick. So I
Really?
got to do every ride like 6 times.
I
That's
literally almost lost my
nice.
hat on campus today. Like they're not
Really?
even today. You remember when it was super windy?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I think.
Super windy. I'm literally getting out of class and I'm walking behind these 2 guys in my class and my Nike cap flies off my
Really?
head, goes through the fence.
Not your Nike
it-
cap. I remember that bad boy.
No, it was my Nike cap flew straight through a fence and then landed in a bush. And I'm like, oh my God, my hat. And the guy just looked at me behind me like, are you stupid? Like, why are you looking at me? And I'm just like, my hat. Like, are you not like
It was so windy.
it was so windy.
I was walking like to the entrance of school and I was right next to like a tree, like walking around someone,
Mm.
and the wind picked up and I was pinned against a tree for like 2 seconds. I was like, oh my God, this is so bad.
Did the tree violate you?
It did.
It did.
And I was like, what's going
I
on?
heard
more
it.
so you violated the tree. You landed on it.
Yeah,
So, like,
it's
God.
true.
I think he
It's not his fault for getting wood.
Good Lord.
All right,
my
that was really good.
Yeah.
We should have warned you guys earlier. There's some
Yeah.
X-rated,
Yeah.
He's making
Content.
it triple X today.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to.
juicy, very
It's-
juicy.
Juicy Jazz.
We were E for everyone before you got here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
now
we
now
just
we're
changed
now
it.
we're T.
Yeah.
T for teen.
Teen.
Yeah. That's like the 13 to 18 range, I'll say.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's wild. I don't want to think about when I was 13.
Yeah, do I? Oh. I had a lot of acne when I was 13. I tried
Did you?
Proactive and the crap did not work. It burned my forehead off. Like literally, like my skin was peeling. I was red. My mom was like, "Oh, just try it on your forehead." I was like, "No, I want to put it on my whole face." She's like, "Try it on your forehead first." I'm glad she told me to do that. I literally broke out in like blisters like all over my forehead.
Oh my
Proactive, you did
God.
not work for me.
Yeah,
and
Jo-
all your
JoJo's a liar.
yeah. Until
Yeah, I
this
was gonna
day,
say, work for JoJo.
till this day, I do not. Every time I see a commercial for Proactive, I turn my TV off for like the whole duration. I turn it back on. I'm like, you don't even deserve my hours.
The
of
thing
television.
that threw me off is that they
Should've
were
done
selling
Clearasil.
Clearasil. They were selling Proactive in like a vending machine in a mall.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how about I don't know much about skincare, but vending machines, not the best way to go.
Yeah, like you're walking in the mall in this huge vending machine and I'm like, oh.
Did you have acne?
Not when I was younger. Like I had it when I got older. I think when I was like sweating more.
Yeah, me too.
Like when I was starting to like be more active with volleyball.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I never had it like bad, because like there are some kids and you just like gotta feel bad for them when it's like
Yeah.
their whole face and everything. Like I definitely had very prominent breakouts,
Yeah.
but they were just like 6.
Yeah.
But like obviously it doesn't look good, but it's a
Uh-huh.
lot better than the kids that get scars
I
and
know.
I
A lot
feel
of them have,
so
like,
bad for them.
cystic acne.
Or like
Yeah.
when they go on Accutane. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's like rough for girls. Like you have to take a pregnancy test like every month. Because
What?
Accutane can
It
really
gets you pregnant?
No.
It's like
Take
what
some
is this?
Accutane. You want a baby? Take
What
some
is this
Accutane.
magical pill? These girls are these
No.
15-year-olds are taking.
No, they have to check and make sure that you're not pregnant.
Yeah.
Because it can really affect the baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The dermatologist and gynecologist are about to go throw hands. They're like, stop. Actually, they might be in collusion to get more business.
Probably.
Yeah. Can't trust the healthcare system.
You honestly
Conspiracy theory.
You never know.
I know.
We were talking about that, Married to Medicine, talking about those
Oh, yeah,
doctors
yeah,
who
yeah.
are some sketchy doctors.
They are. Weren't you telling me that your sister takes like a personality test?
Yeah.
And doctors do that.
Yeah. So my sister just started med school
Nice.
this year or this summer.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good job, Jordan.
Shout out Jordan.
And you have to take like an emotional intelligence like test.
Yeah.
They just added that to like how you get into med school.
Yeah. My cousin's fiance had to take that as well, medical school.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's because they don't want people that are like unethical or
Yeah.
like too cold also.
Well, I think like after the whole Larry Nasser incident, like
Jeez.
I mean that's like there's more than just him.
Yeah. No, I know.
They have to be like
Terrible.
smarter with who they're employing,
Yeah.
and that's scary
Ah, I can't. That's so
because
disgusting.
that's healthcare. Like we
Yeah.
blindly trust these professionals.
I went to. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing about that, but I went to the dermatologist before I came back to school here for like a full body scan.
Oh no!
And it's like my first time ever having like a female doctor. Like I've always had guy doctors,
Mhm.
and it was just like it was so awkward. Like I walk into the room, and just like the loudest paper on the thing, and she's like, "All right, take it off." And I go, "Take it off." She's like, "Yep, everything." I go, "Socks too?" She goes, "Socks too." So I'm just like standing there, like crinkling, my butt's crinkling on this paper, and she's like,
Just like checking your body.
yeah,
out.
looking at my body, and I'm like, this is. I felt intruded upon.
I know.
Although she was gentle.
She was gentle.
She was gentle. Her hands were cold. I will complain about that.
Was she respectful?
She was. She was
Very
respectful and very professional. I will say.
Professional. That's good. That's all you need, really.
That's
Yeah.
kind of like me when I go to like the OBGYN and she's like, put your legs in the stirrups and
Oh,
like she's like just
gosh.
examining me. I'm just like, oh God. Like she's just like, oh, is that too hard? I'm like, what are you talking? Like,
I
just stop.
know.
Would you ever go to a male OBGYN?
Would I?
Yeah.
I would.
Probably not.
I would.
I just
I
had
know
a
like
good-
some people have.
I have
my
like a
boyfriend would be
good.
jealous, but I mean,
oh my god! I just have like I don't know. You have your girl. Like that's really
Yeah.
it.
The first time, so like I said, like I always went to a male doctor, and the first time, we obviously also have to get our areas checked as well, and it's just not an area that's often touched by other people when I'm 14 years old,
Right.
or ever.
Oh no.
So like the first, I thought the first time he did it, I just started giggling like my butt off, sorry, and then I like walked out of there and I was like, am I gay? I didn't know. I was like, what?
Oh.
And yeah, it's definitely an embarrassing moment for
That's
me.
like just uncomfortable. Like
Yeah, it was.
it's a rite of passage. You have to go through it,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's very uncomfortable.
getting fondled.
It's a rite of
Okay,
passage.
It's
well,
a rite of passage.
You have to go through it to make sure you're okay.
No, I know. And
Would you
it's-
rather be uncomfortable for 2 seconds than like have something terrible happen?
Yeah.
No, absolutely you're right.
Thank you.
Get it all checked out.
Yeah, so this is also an ad to go to your
Go to your
Local-
doctor.
Don't be too proud. But actually, my cousin, she randomly found a mole just like on like her lower back that
Mhm.
was cancerous, and they
wow.
she just had like a regular checkup, and then she called every single person in her family. My family is gigantic. I think there's like 317 rounding.
No,
That's rounding down.
there's no way.
No, it's not.
Rounding down.
It's like 40, but she called
Still a
each of us
lot.
and was like, get yourself checked out?
All 40.
I didn't ask her about. I was like, did you call Ian? He's like our 7-year-old cousin. Did you let Ian know?
Ian's actually mad at you.
What's your boyfriend's name?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ian.
Ian. Is he 7 years old?
No.
I'm
Is
from
it-
New Jersey.
Is it
No.
IAN?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that the only way to spell
Well, for
Ian?
me-
Mine is EAN.
Why do I care so much about spelling? Is my question.
Mine's with an I.
Mine's
I-N.
Brian with an I. It's important
Brian
to me.
with an I.
Follow me on Twitter, Brian with an I. At Sir Brian Moran. I recently changed it to Sir Brian Moran because a lot of people were calling me ma'am and I wasn't a fan.
Oh my god.
So now
They were
know.
calling you ma'am?
Why are they calling you man?
I was just kidding.
That's not
Oh.
okay. That one right over
He got
our
us.
heads.
He got- yeah.
It wasn't even like that funny. So
It's
God.
Thursday. Case of the Mondays.
I know.
Case of the Mondays, yeah. Is
What
this-
what shows are we gonna be watching this weekend?
Well, I actually missed the Housewives of New Jersey this Wednesday.
The reunion.
The reunion, yeah.
Reunion.
Yeah, it was part 2, I believe.
Wow.
I missed it, but I heard it was really good. And Teresa talks about how she's
Joe.
going to deal with Joe coming back.
Yeah.
And he's also going to get deported when he comes back. They already made the
Yeah.
decision.
Good, nice.
So I'm trying to figure out, is she going to move down there? But I missed her answer because I missed the show.
So you're telling me Joe's not a bowling ball? Because I thought that this entire time. I was like waiting for them to go bowling one episode. He just spin down the lane.
He could. He's really round.
I would
Yeah, I
compare
know.
him to a meatball.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, he's an
He is.
Italian.
Italian bowling ball,
Italian
aka
meatball.
meatball. Yeah.
Meat
But then I
bowling
feel
ball.
like Snooki already took the meatball thing.
Yeah, you're
on-
right.
Mm,
So-
Snook-
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
she's a thief for stealing that from Joe.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now.
Joe.
You
had
guys
that.
were you guys Jersey Shore gals?
Not
it
really.
was like a train, whatever. What is the saying? It's a train wreck. You can't look away.
Yeah,
That was it for me. Like I
Really?
had to watch.
we always thought it was like a big joke, and we would all dress up as them for viewing parties.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was so funny, and we get hyped. Oh
Is
It was
we
awesome.
like your 40 plus family
no, that's just like my friend group in Pennsylvania,
in Pennsylvania?
near my
Mm.
cabin.
I was just in Philly this past week.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
love
with my
Philly.
brother.
I do. I love Philly a lot too, actually.
Philly's
Wait,
cool.
did you get a Philly cheesesteak though?
Yeah, I did. We
Wait,
went to
who-
Gino's.
Oh, okay, good.
What
good.
about Pat's? No
Good.
Pat's.
No
We didn't go to
Pat's.
You didn't compare?
No, Geno's is way better than Pat's.
Okay, if we're being real, my aunt gave me and my brother a gift card to Gino's, so that's why we went.
But you wouldn't go. You gotta try both.
Okay, but we literally ate so much.
Oh man,
gonna-
what are you
I'm-
doing?
you know what was so funny though? We're sitting outside Gino's and it's like freezing. So my
also
sandwich,
Pat's because it's right there. But
Okay, it would be
Mm.
Gino's. I'm within the
Shaking my
vicinity
head.
of Gino's. I'm looking at Pat's.
and
we
saying I won't
see-
go there.
Yeah, no.
That's what you said.
And there's like 12-year-old Philly boys like playing basketball, dropping F-bombs.
Let's go.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is the full experience. I feel like I am a true Philly girl now.
Did you feel like Will Smith?
Yeah, I did.
And you're
Yeah,
like, I
your
need to
greasy-
move.
Yeah, your greasy bag of Philly cheesesteak.
You're like, I need to go to West Philadelphia. Well, you were in there. You
Yeah,
need to
I
go
was.
to
So that was
Beverly
fun.
Hills.
That was a lot of fun.
I had a full Philly experience last year. Well, my brother went to Temple
Oh, okay.
in Philly, so I went down there a few times when he was there, and a couple stories. But just last year, we went to a bar in Philly for the Super Bowl, and they
Uh-huh.
won. It was insane. Like this
Yeah.
atmosphere, I'd never experienced anything like it.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. And then they won, and then we rioted in the streets of Philadelphia because when you win and you destroy your
Yeah.
own city because of that. You know how that works.
Just burn it down. We won the Super
Literally
Bowl.
flipping cars, insane. I didn't do it. I didn't partake in any of that. I just observed from a distance, and then I climbed on top of a garbage truck, and the policeman was like, "Get off of there!" And I said, "Ah," like an angsty teen.
Oh,
And then I did get down.
No, my brother was saying how they were greasing the poles,
Yeah,
like so people
they
wouldn't
butter them up.
like go and like jump on them. So they'd like slip and fall.
Yeah, because everybody
my
climbs
God.
up them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were by the like City Hall, like how there's like all those like
Yeah.
statues, and my brother was saying how like there were guys on top of the horses, like the horses are like all the way back on their legs, and like they would jump on them.
yeah.
I'm like, those probably so funny. Like I would
Oh
have
my
died to see
God.
that.
There was one thing that was crazy. So it was right by City Hall actually,
Mhm.
and like around City Hall, there's a bunch of hotels, and the hotels all have like 1 story up or 2 stories. There's all these awnings that they have, like
yeah.
just keep people underneath dry when they're walking, and a bunch of people climbed out onto the awnings, and they're jumping up and down. Let's go Philly, whatever. And everyone's getting hyped. They're like leading chants from up there, and then it breaks, and they all fall from this awning.
Oh my god.
Like literally 10 to 20 feet. These
Oh
guys
my
just
God.
fall.
Were they okay?
I
I'm pretty
didn't
sure they're
go over there.
injured.
Yeah, I would be, but I think they landed on people also. Like it was just a mess.
Well, that's so scary.
That really
Yeah,
is.
listen, don't go riding if you don't.
Honestly, I don't know if I would go because knowing me, I would get like landed on by
I
someone on
know.
an
Like,
awning.
just my luck. I
Yeah,
would always do
exactly.
that.
Yeah, everyone knows when you ride, you don't go underneath awnings. Like, come
So
on.
okay, so
101
big takeaway from today: reality TV,
graduation is approaching.
graduation, and do not go on awnings when you're riding.
Yes.
True.
And go to Geno's and Pat's to try it
And
out. But
Pat's.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Did you have you ever been to Pat's?
Yeah. But I like-
But
I like Geno's. You know,
okay,
it's the
that's
flashy
fair. Okay,
lights.
so-
it's the big pieces.
Oh
Pat's-
no, you're
Pat's
getting
chops it up. Pat's
You're
they
getting
beat their meat.
You're getting brought in
No.
just by the flashy lights. What are you,
No.
7?
It's the flashy lights.
Oh,
the
it's so
flashy lights.
vibrant.
And because Pat's they like chop up the meat, and I like that Geno's leaves it like big pieces of meat
Yeah.
on there. That's
Mm.
what I like. I feel like the meat's already dead. They don't need to beat it
Wait,
further. So I'm
Cheese
fine.
Whiz or provolone?
Jeez, what?
Cheese Whiz, yeah.
Okay, I had Cheese Whiz and it was like liquid water.
Yes.
Ooh.
Liquid water.
That's
that
what you
was
gotta
actually
do.
a really good. That was a really good description.
Yes,
word right
ma'am.
there. You know, it was funny because like I had it on Sunday, and we had to work out Monday morning. I'm not kidding you.
you
I
felt
was.
that.
It was the Cheese Whiz was coming out of my pores.
Yes.
Like I was sweating Cheese Whiz.
That's the good stuff.
So that's how I
Grease.
know that I had a good time because the Cheese Whiz was coming out of my pores.
Yeah, grease.
Yeah. So
Grease lightning.
another key takeaway: Cheese Whiz over provolone.
Yeah, well, I just think because Cheese Whiz is like the go-to in Philadelphia. Like that's
Okay.
how the what's it called? Not naturals. What are they called? The
The-
natives.
The natives, the
Yeah,
townies.
If only I could speak, huh? Don't never trust a townie. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
I've had some bad experience
Never
with
trust-
every town I've ever been in. That someone's like, I'm from this town, and I wasn't from that town. It never ended well. I promise. It's always a bad experience. The townies, because they all have like some weird culture stuff going
Yeah.
on that I don't know about,
Uh-huh.
and they're like,
And you don't want to know about.
yeah, and they're like, in this community, we park on the left side of the road. I'm like, excuse me? I don't know why that threw me off so much, but
I got it. So we've got like massive amount of takeaways for you guys. Any last words for our lucky viewers, listeners,
Just DJ Niche.
and Juicy Jess?
what'd he be?
Thanks for listening. See you next week.
Bye.